Alright guys, Andy here. In the last episode we did the town hall. If you haven't come across Bit City on your phone, it is sweeping the world. It's a brilliant game. Check it out. I've been enjoying taking the builds from Bit City and putting them into Minecraft. I think they look blocky. They're kind of 32 by 32 plots. So I'm building up this little 32 by 32 plot city. It's really cool. Today is a turn of this little Belle Norte house. So let's get it built block by block. Follow along this tutorial. Gotta be smelly in there, gotta be smelly in there. Okay, you're gonna need some blocks. You're gonna need yellow concrete, blue stained glass, light blue glass, orange terracotta, diarrheaite, andesite, grass, light grey concrete, light grey terracotta, green terracotta, light terracotta, light grey stained glass, and dark oak wooden planks. Right, I've started off by putting, on this 32 by 32 plot, I've started off by putting a little wall around it, 2 high granite wall, and then 4 blocks in from the left. What I'm going to do is cut in 11. That little 11 block cut in makes the driveway entrance. So 1 block is grass, the rest is andesite, and then 3 blocks on the right is grass. So the andesite I'm using as the road, so that just extends into the driveway a little bit. Then I'm going to grab some diarrheaite and smear it all over the place. I think that's excellent. What people want to see when they come into your house is a whole big pile of diarrheaite, I should say, in the middle of the driveway. So it's a little zigzag and then 4 more blocks on top, and then it comes round like that, and then you just seal all that in with diorite there. My goodness, I can't even say it right this time. So it's 5 blocks of diorite up the way with a little squiggle right there. And then what we can do is just extend this pathway like this, and it leaves that little kind of border driveway at the front. Are you playing the game? If you are, let me know. It's a pretty cool game. What level have you got to? I've got to level 3, but I have prestiged once, went back to level 1. But I love it. It's a really addictive game. It's bizarre. Okay, so grab some orange terracotta, and then 3 in from the left there, 3 in from your wall. Put in 2 blocks, then a gap of 7, and then 2 more blocks just like that. Now we want to grab some of the light grey concrete, and we're going to make a little shape like this. 4 high, 7 long, with 2 little double gaps there, and in the double gaps we're going to put in light blocks of light grey stained glass like that, and that forms a little garage door, kind of like a little double garage. And then this is the yellow concrete, and we're just going to wrap it around the garage door like that. And then put 1 more layer on top. And then come up by 4 or 5. 4 would do for a start. And what I'm going to do now is go for some windows. Now I've chosen green terracotta and lime terracotta for these windows. So there's the green terracotta going in. Little Yoda's about to make a mistake right there and put them in the wrong place. So you might want to hang on a minute until I get all the window bits in the right place, but you can hopefully see the ones on the right are too far to the left. You can see little Yoda scratching his head. What's going on? Work it out, wee man, work it out. There you go. So it's a lime terracotta on the inside, and the dark green or the green terracotta on the top and bottom. Seal the deal with some more yellow concrete, and then we're going to go on to blue stained glass for the bottom of the windows, and then light blue. And two-toning your windows like this is actually quite a good thing to do. Makes it look like different parts of the window. Actually, I quite like doing this. Alrighty, so now we can get some more yellow concrete, and we can step up the roof a little bit. So come in by 2 blocks, and then carry on along to the end, and then come up by 2 blocks again. So you should get what's effectively a 7 plus a 3 on top. Cool, just holding the camera there for a few seconds and hopefully you can catch up. Right, now this is going to be... Which kind of block is this? I think this is light grey terracotta. That's it. This is light grey terracotta. I've missed out 2 blocks you can see on the end, but I'll capture them up in a minute. And then this is back to the orange terracotta, which we used for the foundation. So these just continue, and we'll build the rest of that roof a little bit later on, just adding on the first couple of blocks. So there we go. And there we go. I've done the ones on the end there for completeness. So that's the beginnings of the roof and the left-hand front elevation of this little Belle Norte house. Why is it called Belle Norte? Does anyone know? Anyone got some inside knowledge as to why it would be Belle Norte? Cool. Just going to spin the camera around, take our time here and let you guys catch up. If you're following along block by block, a lot of you liked the town hall a couple of days ago. You liked the town hall. Which builds would you like me to build next? Right, we're going to go for a count of 6 here, and then 8 here, a gap of 3, and then another 3, and then this is a 17 down the side. You should finish 3 away from the wall, and then we're going to come round here for a 13. So it was 6, 8, gap of 3, 3, 17, and 13. They're your numbers. Come up by 1, gap of 2, 2 blocks, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. A gap of 3, and then another 4, and you should end up 3 away from the front door as well. And then that last wall should be 16 blocks long, but it ends up back at the start. Anyway, all I'm going to do now is just slap on some yellow concrete on all those walls. And we'll just tweak the camera around here, and I've left a little gap, as you can see, for another window. So it's more green terracotta and lime green terracotta in between for the kind of shutters of the window, and you can see exactly where that goes in just 1 block in. And then blue glass and light blue glass. You could use cyan if you want. Wrap around the yellow concrete. Such a nice block, concrete. I love the concrete blocks that have been added. Okay, and what you want to do is add on 2 more windows exactly the same with 2 blocks in between. 2 blocks in between. Now we can grab the door, and you can choose anything for the door really, any sort of wood block. I've gone for this dark oak here in this kind of formation. 2 by 2 with a little T-shape on top and a couple of blue windows like that. Wrap it around with some yellow concrete. And we're going to add 2 more windows in, and they should be level with your other windows, and they should have just 1 block of yellow concrete in between. So I'm using little smidgens of World Edit here just to stack things up and make it a little bit quicker for the video, especially for repeated elements, which you can just, it's really easy to do if it's just repeated, so there should be no problem with copying that. Okay, I'm going to fill in this little wall here, all the way up to where I put the orange terracotta. So that's kind of straightforward. There we go. And now it's time for the light grey terracotta again, and we're going to do a little bit of a roof. Again, so it goes up 2, 2, 2, 2, and then a 1 in the middle for the very middle of this section, and it comes down by 2s and 2s again. So a nice, simple, easy style to build. If you're new to Minecraft or you fancy building a village in kind of this almost kind of Bit City cartoon style, then this could be a really fun project, and I've had a lot of fun converting these 2 builds so far. Add on some orange terracotta on the back, and then fill in the gaps with more yellow concrete. Pretty easy so far. Alrighty. Cool. Okay, so now it's time for this side wall, side elevation. So seal the square there with some yellow concrete, and then we're going to put some windows in, and these windows should be exactly level with the windows on the front. So you've got 2 blocks of yellow concrete, a double window, 3 blocks of yellow concrete, a triple window in the middle, 3 more blocks of yellow concrete, 2 more windows, and then it finishes off with 2 bits of yellow concrete on the end. Same up the top, again exactly level with the front windows, but they're not quite as high. They're only 2 blocks high, as opposed to 3 blocks high. Don't fill it in with jukeboxes, fill it in with yellow concrete, like that. Oh, and down below, some sort of AC unit or something, or a little shed or something. And what I've used here, I think, is... I don't know what that is. It's something like dark grey concrete with light grey concrete on top or something, or grey terracotta. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Just do some greys. Pretty easy. And then I'm going to spam along that diarrhea-ite to make a path at the side. And then we're on to the back side. Talking about sides. We're on the back side. And this one's really, really easy. All we're going to be doing is copying the upper 2 windows. Copying the upper 2 windows onto the back. And they should be exactly opposite and exactly level with the windows on the front. So it's just exactly what you've done in the front, but on the back. And then fill in all that with yellow terracotta. There we are. And then we've got some more yellow terracotta to go on here to form these little walls here. So add on 4 more blocks. And 1, 2, 3, 4 more blocks, and leave a little gap of 3 for the doors. I know the door on the left is 4, but I'll change that to a gap of 3 for that door in terms of the height of the door and the width. It's a 3x3 kind of little squarish door. On the right, on the left, it's a 2x3. Okay, and now we've got more windows to do, and these windows should be exactly the opposite the windows on the front of the build. So that's pretty straightforward as well. And then we're going to add on some more yellow concrete on top, and then kind of the platform 7 and 3, I think it is this time. I think I've messed up that little pyramid there. Yeah, I definitely messed up that little pyramid. Never mind. Add on some more yellow concrete here. And we're going to make windows. And I don't need to tell you where these windows are. They're exactly opposite the windows on the other side. So blue stained glass, a double window, a triple window, and a double window. Absolutely bang opposite the windows at the back. And then it's just a question of the roof as well. So hike this roof across. Old Yoda here, no doubt you can pause the video here and just do this yourself manually. There, I've fixed my little roof pyramid there and whack that orange terracotta along. I'll slow Yoda down now so you can see the detail on the end with the light grey terracotta, which looks very purpley, must say. Last couple of bits of wall to do here, yellow concrete, whacking across. And then I think we'll speed up Old Yoda again because this is simply roof blocks which zoom along all the way to the end. Orange terracotta. And there we go. And then it's more light grey terracotta on the ends just to finish off. And then really we're pretty much finished this build actually. Not much to do. Got to seal in some yellow concrete on the top of this wall here. And then we can have a look around the build and tick off any last few jobs. A little bit of landscaping to do, I think. Oh, and the garage wall to do. Now the garage wall, I think I'm going to leave it to the very last bit of the video. So I'll tag that on right at the very end. But I do forget about the garage wall. I remember when I was recording this, I went, oh yeah, house is finished, and then went round it and went, oops, garage wall. Anyway, so your diorite, wrap it round, 3 more blocks, bring it towards the wall, and then 3, and then 3. So the path really is always 3 wide around the whole build, and you can go into the door frame there as well. And this creates a little kind of patch of grass at the back. So for the grass, I've used just some green wool. Some green wool to make stripes in the lawn, so it's a nice stripy lawn. Suburbia, everyone out cutting the grass. Red block and some leaves. Red block for the threshold, and then some doors as well. I've left that door 4 high. I don't suppose that really matters. I didn't mean to, but never mind. The path continues down the side. like that. So that's easy enough. And then we can come back round here. Now I'm just placing some andesite for these little grey details I noticed in the game. There's little kind of stripes on the paths as well. So just add these little stripes in roughly where I've got them. Doesn't need to be super accurate. And a couple of blocks of grey concrete or dark grey concrete, whatever it is, to make kind of vents or something in the side of the house like that. So let's continue round. You have to kind of line these up and find out where they are. And we've got the front garden to do now as well. So all I'm going to do here is turn the dirt here into some grass. You're going to need some leaves and some more of that green wool. The leaves get spammed around the corner like this to make it nice and accurate. And then little the red wool I think is meant to represent plants. So if you want, you could miss out the red wool and use kind of just some bushes. I'm trying to stay faithful, as most faithful as I can to the actual game. Make a little path up to the door, again out of diorite, and then some more wool like that, some more pretend flowers, and then the green bushes, recycling bins, blue, green and grey, and we really are just about done. Got, as I said, the garage wall to do. A bit annoying that I missed that out, but never mind. And the last couple of details. Hey, I hope you've enjoyed watching this and hope you're enjoying this Bit City into Minecraft tutorial. Which build should I do next? Have you played the game? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to this channel if you want to see more building projects in Minecraft. And let me know if you've been inspired. It's the whole aim of my channel, is to inspire you to get building in Minecraft. It's a building inspiring channel. Thank you very much for watching, especially if you watch all the way to the end. Very much appreciated. Take care. Ciao, ciao. Oh, 3 blocks to put in there. Nearly forgot.